was the women of your dream.
That was the women, yes it was.
So good to see he's going around the mall at the same time.
But don't search it, please don't search it.
It only means she comes in all sizes and all shapes and all sorts.
So thank you, Dad. That was very nice. So heading off now to, of course, the father of the groom, Mr. Paul Biggers.
Yes, go Paul! Bravo.
Thanks very much, Scott. Originally I wasn't going to do this, but I better had introduced the rest of my family. Deborah, Samuel's mum. Then there's Amy, and she's married to Darren, who has Chloe and Lockie. Then there's Shane and Kimberly. Originally I was going to have 9 pages, and I thought before I started I'd have to tell everyone I might want to go to the toilet before I started. So I thought, well, first of all I'd like to thank the bridesmaids and all they have done in getting Christine here. Thank you to the groom's party and his sisters that kept Samuel insane for him also getting here. I also like to thank the families and the guests who have come a long way to be here. A little bit about Samuel. Samuel was born on the 7th on the AS6, and if it was awkward to look up the hill here, up the cliffs, this is where Samuel was born, so he hasn't gone very far. The other day I was actually driving through the patch where he spent most of his childhood days. There's nothing there, it's all gone. But all his memories are still implanted by some of the friends that are here. He made as a friend in those days and still a friend to Christy and Samuel today. We all knew there was a bright spark about him. As a kid, he would play games with his nana. When she would sit in the chair, he would go up to her very politely, get the thing out and take her the stockings and quickly run away. He learned things very quickly, and we knew that there had to be a mischievous streak in him. Samuel started work when he was 14 and 9 months at KFC while still doing his schooling. He has gained friendship and respect of all who work with him and his peers. That's where he has stayed to now, being a manager of one of the big stores here in Australia. Am I proud? If I could tell him every day, I would. I'm proud. When Samuel met Christine at school, we always thought they were meant to be with each other. But we had to push Samuel to know the friendship they had formed could go a lot further than what it is. I have a lot of respect for Samuel and Christine in the accomplishments they have achieved with the knowledge of where they are heading. Kevin and Beverly, thank you for the guidance you have also given Samuel in the last 6 years. I had to try and calculate the years the other day. It's actually beyond 6 years, but officially we'll say 6 years. And allowing Samuel to come into your lives and that of your families. I know what it's like to see your daughter going on to enjoy the life of their own family. And you've had to do it twice in 6 months. I know Samuel shows you love and respect and will continue to do so. I also have to say thank you to my wife Deborah, who has shown all the love and needs to all of her family. Samuel is where Deborah would like to see him today, independent, but still having the needs of his mum. Can you all be up and standing? Have your glasses filled?
Taxi!
bus. Yeah, it's bus. Mini bus.
As we toast the welcoming of Christine into the family, and to Christine and Samuel Beavis, may your lives prosper and be everlasting, and hope 27 is the year to be cheers. Cheers.
Wonderful. Thank you, Paul. Okay, so let's move on to the next party. So we'll move into the thick of it. So I'll hand the microphone over to the man himself, Mr. Sam Beavis.
Thanks everyone for being here tonight. It's been an awesome day. I have to this story. Probably one of the happiest days of my life. Thanks, Dad, for your kind words there. That was awesome. I do remember Nan complaining about me pulling your panties. yes. That did happen. I would just like to start thanking everyone for being here tonight. You've been a big part of mine and Chris's big day, which is awesome. I'd like to also say a special thanks to the people that have travelled far distances. We've had people come from places like Melbourne, Mackay, Dubbo, and the Central Coast, and many other places. You guys being here tonight has definitely made or put the icing on the cake for us. Firstly, I'd like to mention how good the bridesmaids look. You guys look stunning, amazing. Kath and Kim, both look amazing. You are and have been a huge part of Chrissy and my lives. And having you around the wedding, having you around for the wedding day has been a huge asset to me, big time. So I do thank you for that, both of you. Mum and Dad. Okay, so you both have been there for me from day dot. Like, I love you very dearly, and thank you for putting up with me for the first 26 and a half years of my life. I know I've been a pain in the ass for probably the first 12, but you guys have been there to support me and direct me in the right direction to become the man I am today. You guys do mean a lot to me, and I'm so proud to be part of this family and call you son. Chrissy and I would also like to thank both of you for accepting our relationship and welcoming Chrissy as one of your own. It's been pretty easy because she is fairly amazing. This is good.
Only fair?
Awesome, I should say. Yes. I would like to mention my sisters Kimberly and Amy, and also brother-in-law Scott for their contributions to the wedding. Amy and Scott, thanks to you for doing the readings for the ceremony today. You guys are both outstanding. Okay, moving on to the best man. So Shane, firstly I'd like to thank you for taking the role as the best man. I couldn't think of anyone else who I'd like to have standing beside me to witness me marrying the most beautiful woman I've ever met. Secondly, thank you for being my brother. Okay, the person I share many of interests with, such as riding a bike through -2 degrees up at Trinaga because his bike broke down, but things like that. Great gym sessions and really competitive squash sessions, but I'm still a better player. Okay, so you and I pretty much spent a lot of time together, and we still do. I'll tell you what, it's going to be extremely hard not seeing you for the best part of 3 months. I wish you all the best on your Europe trip, and I expect plenty of Skype sessions, photos to let us know you're well, and make sure you and Zeke drink hard, play safe, and keep out of trouble, for sure. Okay, so for the rest of the boys over there, I do thank you, and I'll make a mention about a memorable Bucks weekend. I can't mention what happened that weekend, but all I can say is what happens on Bucks happens on Bucks. But I can say that it consisted of a bit of paintballing, a bloke dressed as a bunny squealing like a bitch. We have video footage of that. Classic bins, go-karting, equestrian, and plenty of grog. Okay, the rest of you can make your own assumptions on that. And I'd like to thank Donkey for his structured weekend and organising the accommodation. The following week we had a work conference at Service Paradise, and the ladies area, especially Shree, decided that we should call it the KFC Bucks Night. This consisted of firstly 3 grown men tearing up the Surfers Paradise on mopeds. We called ourselves the Wild Hogs. We did, yeah. Had a few beverages at O'Malley's, which is an Irish pub, and with the rest of our area, and which really went down well. The next minute we went for tea, and I found myself having to go and purchase what I thought looked great, a pair of skin leg jeans. That was salmon. I thought I was great at the time, but Christine and everyone else that had seen the pants told me it was dreadful. I still disagree. I have to pay special mention to you both for allowing me into your family. You both made me feel very welcome and showed me sides of life that I wouldn't feel I would experience, such as weekends and Easter in Denman. Has to be one of the nicest retreats I've ever been to. Motocross riding with Kev, shooting, and many more. I remember 2 years back, I think it was around about the 15th of January, I went to Kev's house to ask if I could marry Chrissy. It took him a while to answer, which to me kind of felt like an eternity. But he did say yes. I think we were talking about fish or hooks or something like that, but he did say yes. But it made the moment more memorable. I would like to also thank you both for your contributions to the wedding. You both have done a huge amount, especially Bev. She's done a lot. She made our wedding sign, the little chalkboard that was down the bottom, and all the signs around the animal park today. So you made this day, pretty much, one of the best days I could have imagined. So thank you for that as well. You look outstanding, by the way, and the dress is everything I thought it would be, big time. Thank you for all the efforts you put into today. You've pretty much done it all, and I have to say it was a huge success, which it has been, I think. And we'd like to now raise a toast to Christine for all her efforts to making this the most happiest day of my life. So thank you, Christine.
Chrissy.